You don't want to have a seat, Walter.
I promise you this is better for my back. It doesn't look like it, but it is.
It really doesn't, but okay.
All right. Ash Wednesday. I think I've said enough about it. For the evening. All right. Jesus, glue these pieces of paper together.
It's just friction. Just fold.
Incest. I have a thing or two to say about incest. In my day, brothers and sisters did not have sex together, and neither did cousins. You would not get together at Thanksgiving and have a turkey dinner and then stick it in each other. Except me, I did it on every holiday. In the turkey and then in my cousins.
You had sex with your cousins?
All of them, every one of them, all 62 of them, yes.
Who was the best?
Oh, Cousin Grace. She could move. She was ahead of her time. Someone broke up with me in the bathroom. In my day, you had respect for the way you broke up with a person. You went in person and you talked with them and made sure that they understood that it wasn't them, it was you, except me. I had sex with them one last time, and then I just left.
You didn't say goodbye? Or?
No, didn't say goodbye. Oftentimes I'd take them on a trip to another country, and then I'd just leave them there.
What country did you go to? Different countries?
All over Asia and parts of Africa.
What did you do? What did you do for? Are you retired, sir?
No, I'm not retired. I sent many people on vacations. I'm still in debt.
I'm sorry.
In my day, we didn't ask people about their financial status. We just stole from them. How many more of these you want me to?
Maybe a few more. If you
Two more, Walter.
I feel like maybe you wouldn't be if you were sitting. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
All right.
You want me to sit?
No, I just don't want you to be uncomfortable. That's all.
Holiday parties. In my day, they were pretty much the same as they are now. Don't really have anything for holiday parties. John Travolta. Now, in my day, when your hair was going, you were proud of it. You didn't get a shit wig that looked like a skunk shitting on your head and put it on and try to patch it off for your hair. You were proud of your baldness, and it was sexy. Women loved it, except me. This is a $125 piece.
It looks amazing.
What's it made of?
Skunk ass.
That's Walter.
Yeah!
I think I adore him. I think he's wonderful. Now what? I do. Fine. Jeremy, what?
It's a particular flavor.
I love his flavor.
All right, let's get back to headlines. A survey by Netflix says that most of their customers binge watch their favorite shows over several hours, mostly on the weekends. That's not surprising, said talking hobo monkey riding a unicorn. That you missed because you're watching Breaking Bad. He's riding a unicorn. You can see by his bindle. Clearly a hobo.
The horn, you can tell it's a unicorn.
What? I missed that.
Is the monkey smoking a cigar?
Yeah, he's a hobo monkey.
Oh. All hobos smoke cigars.
He probably found it.
In the gutter and then just put it in his mouth.
In the jungle.
In the gutters of the jungle.
That's true, it's a monkey in the desert. Right? He can't eat out there. There's nothing from the forage.
It's true. It's true.
Right.
I call shenanigans.
That's real to me. Andrei Kirilenko, the Brooklyn Nets, was given a hall pass by his wife, allowing him to cheat on her once a year, but only once a year, because as the saying goes, if you give an NBA player an inch, they're going to get it pregnant. See, now I feel like I've used it too much.
No, I think that was a good amount of time.
Okay. Just checking
It'll
in.
come back around, eventually we'll miss it. And then-
Yeah, okay.
So does that one mean, does an inch mean... Yeah, you're right, I should just go on. 37,000 Disney workers are preparing to negotiate for higher wages. And I, for one, say it's about time. Some of those Disney employees have been working for peanuts.
Didn't his
Can you
mom
stop?
die?
Can you go back and not record that one, Aaron?
If only we. I zoomed in instead. I zoomed in on that.
But, yeah, I have a question about Dumbo. Didn't his mother die?
Did she? No.
No.
She was just imprisoned.
Yep.
Oh, I thought she did.
She didn't
How
die.
come all of Disney's characters' mothers are either dead or in prison?
Was there gangster rappers?
Bingo. There it is.
Or is it gangster rappers or Disney characters? Right? I heard like someone was interested in that.
I don't know which way it goes.
Like the Notorious B.I.G. as a Disney character.
Wow, you're right. There's not a lot of moms in Disney. You're absolutely right.
They're all dead or
Just not there
not
for some
there.
reason.
Simba had a mom, but no dad.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
After
I think there's
spoilers.
more missing fathers than there are.
Yep.
Well, no,
Right.
the fathers are like never there.
Cousins, you never see cousins.
Did you guys? I just read this thing.
Moms have?
Yes.
Yeah, no.
Amazing.
What
You just jumped ahead of
Oh man, next joke.
Wait, what?
So the mom in Toy Story
Oh yeah, right.
Oh, yeah.
is so next joke. Only Amanda. So the mom in Toy Story is the previous owner of Jessie the cowgirl, and they set it up like crazy well because
Yep.
her hat is like she wore Jessie's hat when she was younger. And she gave the hat to Andy. And it's
she
not
did.
Woody's hat, it's a different
That's a
cowboy
different hat.
It's incredible how
That's
amazingly.
Yeah, the father
Sure.
probably left or like died
Oh,
or
yeah.
something with the
Oh,
father.
he was
that's
awful.
not-
Yes. And then the cowgirl went to her in her sleep and started whispering horrible things in her ear.
That could have been
And now the mom is suffering from a disorder.
Toy Story should take more of a Chucky turn. I feel.
I feel like it already has, though. I feel like Living Dolls is Chucky. It will always be Chucky to me. No? Am I ruining these things for you?
it. You got the button right there. There we go.
All right, scientists have unfrozen a giant virus they found in the Antarctic ice they believe is over 30,000 years old. Which leads us into a segment called, What the Hell Are You Thinking? Come on, scientists, you just don't go unthawing things willy-nilly. Everyone knows nothing good comes from a frozen wasteland. Maybe you haven't heard of something called The Thing. No. The movie, The Thing. A bunch of scientists unthaw a space alien, and a bunch of crazy shit goes down. Next thing you know, Wilford Brimley's locked in a shed. There's no way he can treat diabetes in this. I think he's smashing the diabetes.
That is not from the thing. That is not from that movie.
Damn it!
That looks like a hobbit.
Yeah, but he looks like he's Geppetto right there.
It's something we're working on. Now the reason you don't unthaw things is aliens are smart. In the movie, the alien took the form of the dog because aliens know the best way to infiltrate is to take the form of something cute. And just when you think something may be wrong, and maybe it's not as cute anymore, it shows its true form. Justin, we just want to love you, man.
Hey, it's
Come on.
It's all right. It'll be all right.
It was so cute.
Jenny, are you okay with that?
Totally okay.
It's his true form. It's fucking that guitar.
There's a hole in the back of it. Very tiny.
That's the first time seeing that Justin Bieber picture. I've never seen that. Yeah, I've heard of it.
I had prided myself in the fact that I had never seen or heard a Justin Bieber song ever, despite his mass blanket over media. And then I found out like 2 years later that that song Baby Baby was just, I thought it was and I had heard it over and over and over again, and I was like, fuck that song. That I no longer have pride. That's what that was about.
Oh, that reminds me.
See, so
Next joke. That was wait. Okay.
What? How does it remind
The
you?
words in the okay, great.
Next joke.
That was What the Hell Are You Thinking, Everyone? The film adaptation of 50 Shades of Grey has been pushed back to 2015, giving the dry cleaners of America 1 year to brace for the stained mom jeans.
Do I? No, too late. I missed it. That's gross.
I guess that's afterwards. There's no stain.
There's no stain. There's no stain. She's
You
going
don't
down.
maybe it's on the inside,
You can't
guys.
see it. She's grabbing a ticket to the movie theater. Focus on that.
Standing up to show.
Is this like a friend of yours that you went to the movies with?
I like that short at this level as I walk around the
That's how I wear my mom jeans. Virtual currency Bitcoin's troubles continue after leading trader Flexcoin was forced to close after 896 Bitcoins were stolen. It's the greatest Bitcoin heist since... Who gives a shit? No one.
So during an address on Sunday, Pope Francis slipped up as he meant to say the Italian word cazzo, which means example, but instead said the word cazzo, I think I'm pronouncing this right, which means fuck. So remember, children look up to the clergy as a good cazzo, while the clergy looks at this to be a good cazzo.
Oh dear.
I saw the slide earlier today, and I didn't know that was.
That's Carlos's joke. Carlos!